Hi, I'm Dr. Patty Sadala, and I am God's Encounter Facilitator. I teach people how to have direct, full sensory encounters with Jesus by using the eyes and ears of your heart. There are over 1,200 verses in the Bible that teach you about the Holy Spirit and how he connects with us, his job, and how to connect with him and how to sense him. And what I'm going to share today is a true encounter that I had that was pretty amazing. I'm just going to share when the Lord took me to my destiny cave. So one day I asked the Lord to take me somewhere new, and we walked from my special place, which is a place that I teach people how to establish for Jesus in their heart so that they can always find him there. And all my Experience Jesus podcasts teaching people how to find their special place so they can meet him there. So we walked from my special place through a path in the woods lined with vibrant flowers. And every time Jesus passed the flowers sang praises to the Lord. It was super cool. So we walked all the way up to the river of living water. And the way I see the river of living water is multicolored streams of water where the colors are vibrant, crisp, clear, flowing in the water like individual streams, but they don't muddle up. And so we walked up to the river, and there was this beautiful tree there. I believe it was a tree of life, a gigantic tree on the banks of the river. And we sat there for a while. And then there was a mountain behind us, and the Lord took us on a walk toward that mountain. And we walked into the mountain and walked through a path, and there were dozens and dozens of many tunnels. And Jesus knew exactly where he was going. So he took me all the way to my own destiny cave. And we walked into this giant room. It was round. Later, it would expand even, but in this first experience, it was a round room, and there was a giant table in the center of it that looked like it was made out of a tree trunk, like a giant, massive tree trunk, like I've seen at the Petrified Forest in Arizona. And there was a stone balcony. It was just a flat stone, and we sat out there and looked down at the river below and a waterfall to the left. Beautiful sight. He took me back into the room and explained to me what it was. The Lord said, "This is your destiny cave." And he took me to the table, and in the table there was a line carved into the center, and then many, many lines veining off of it. And I drew a picture of it. And he said, "This is your destiny cave. It holds your past, your present, and your future possibilities that are written in the book of your life's destiny." What he's talking about there is in the Bible, in the Psalms, it talks about how there's a book in heaven for you too. When he created you, the book of your life is his ideal plan for your life, what he conceived of you being and doing. And that book is in the Library of Heaven. And in another adventure, he took me to the Library of Heaven. We pulled a book off the shelf and talked about it, but that's a bunny trail. So there was a carved line down the center with veins, and he told me to touch the left side, anywhere on the left side of any vein. And what happened was the cave walls began to show moving memories of things that happened in my past. Things from my childhood filled the walls all around the cave. They were memories of things that happened, some good, some not so good. When I touched the line way toward the opposite direction, I saw pictures of me of a possible future. And so there was one of me with gray hair and speaking on a giant platform with an untold number of people there. And there were other scenes of people reading my books and being blessed and stuff like that on the scenes too. And Jesus said, "These are the scenes of the plans I have for you, should you stay aligned with my will. It is a picture of the plans that I have for you. Humble yourself to cooperate with my will so that they become your reality." I was like, wow, that's amazing. Thank you for that. And then he said, I need you to carry the good news for the people that I have for you to influence. He looked me straight in the eye and put his hands on my shoulders. And he said, thank you for your willingness to serve for my sake and for the sakes of my sheep. Thank you for stewarding the gifts, talents, and skills that I have developed in you. I have created you for a unique purpose. Through challenges and trials, you did not give up. Continue to remain faithful to me for each assignment I give you, and you will see these future glimpses come to pass. I am prepared to release unprecedented favor in this season for those who are willing to serve me with a pure heart. What looks impossible or does not make sense in the natural will come to pass by my Holy Spirit's power. Your testimony will be not by my might, nor by my power, but by the God's Spirit it was accomplished. This vision is not just for me. This vision is for all believers. God has given each of you a purpose. He's written a book about you in the heavens. He has intentions for you, has an assignment for you, big assignment for you. And you can actually have these kinds of experiences with Jesus too. I will link below some helpful resources that show you how to do that. And also, I wanted to share with you that we have an upcoming workshop on our online Spirit Life workshop site called Release It that is connected to this, which is why he wanted me to talk about this today. He wants me and our team to teach you how to find your high heavenly place, your destiny room, your destiny cave. It's a destiny place that can look very different than mine. And he wants you to know how to connect with him there. And what he said about that in another journal experience that I had, he said, people want me to come down and meet them where they are and help them with their earthly needs and challenges. I need them to come up to me, to my high places, so that I may show them from my perspective what I'm doing in this kingdom season and how they fit into it. He said, encourage people to learn how to hear and see God like this and to be able to go to the high places and get direction from God directly. And so the link for the Release It online Spirit Life workshop will be below. And that's an online event that will go from August 31st to November 16th, 2 hours every Saturday for 12 weeks. We will always begin with a Jesus experience. We will teach something, and then you will end in a Jesus experience, and he will give you homework for the week. So, hope to see you there. And I hope you subscribe to this channel and learn more about how you can have these daytime intentional connections with God and experiences with God. See you on the next one.